What was like the deal structure with Perry on it? Was that just strictly an E thing, or were you tied in with that whole thing?
I was tied into it, but I wasn't tied into the knowledge part of it, like the business part. Like say they were paying me, but they weren't paying me what, I was supposed to be getting paid or whatever. So I didn't even realize that the song was like going to be pushed like that until like I getting calls from back home, like the shit's on the radio. Like I missed all of that. You know what I'm saying? I missed the whole
Oh wow!
process of E really fucking with Steve. Like
So
me,
he's not telling you none of this shit.
I don't know. I don't really know what the hell's going on on everything.
Are you not caring, or you just think I'm in college and whatever? We got this music that's cool, but E, you go figure this shit out, and I'm gonna be over here figuring this shit out in school.
I don't want to say I didn't care, but I didn't even
I'm just saying
think.
you weren't mindful of it.
I wasn't mindful. I didn't know it could really go like that. I had no clue, nothing about this music stuff. Like I didn't even think, I'm like, boom, okay, yeah, we did the song, boom, okay, cool. But that shit went like that. It was quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the gotta do what I gotta do?
That's that Public Enemy,
Public
man.
Enemy,
What's that movie called? I can't think of the movie right now, but I got it from a movie soundtrack, man. And that Public Enemy had a song on there, and it was a line that he hit that got to do it. I said, oh, boom. I already had all of that in there before I even, when E heard the beat, it was already in there. Yeah, I gave him the beat with that in there. Yeah. Well, most of these samples that I would say almost 95, 98% of the sample beats that you hear or whatever from me, that's me putting the sample in them. And then I sell the beat like that or present the beat like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so Simon Perry, what was the whole thing with Ocean of the Funk to Sell in the South? Because I mean, it's damn near the same album with a few exceptions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so time went by. We got the deal. They did let me know we're about to put the album out. Ocean of Funk.
Did a check come with that, letting you know we finna put the album out?
Maybe about 1,500 or something like that. It was crazy.
Mm.
It was
but
crazy.
You don't know. So
I don't know. I'm thinking 1,500. I'm rolling.
I made me some money. They got our album out.
Yeah. Right. No, for real. And then that Steve was rolling. This is the time where we started doing shows like. I remember like Boomerang. I swear we went to Boomerang every Friday for some reason. Like DJ Chill was a major part of blowing that song up because he had the neighborhood, Boomerang over there. He had fired up. Like we'll go and shut that thing down like either every week or.
Do you remember what Boomerang was? I know it was somewhere on the south side, but I'm saying
I feel like it was off of like. Man, I feel like somewhere right by 610. Scott or somewhere in there around that area. Maybe, I don't remember. I know it's off 610 over there. But I remember being there all the time and I was like, man, I'm about to be a little celebrity around it. Cause it was jumping off. But yeah, like I said.
Are you thinking about leaving school at the time or you?
Not then, you know what I'm saying? But shortly after, like, cause that momentum starting to build. And I remember Steve, like when we were about to get the deal, he got this office right off of Fountain View in 610. I mean Fountain View in 59. That building looks like shit right now. But back then that shit was like, man, we in the glass building, we about to get an office, we just going down and they had made like a little promise to me and another producer, JP Nitty, that they were gonna start paying us like monthly. You know what I'm saying? So we like, boom, we can, that's when I was about to start leaving school right then. Because he was like, man, look, come down here. You're going to have your office and we're going to pay you this a month. Well, I'm like, okay, boom, I can pay my rent with this. I can eat, you know what I'm saying? I can be in here, making beats all day or whatever. And I don't think that lasts but about 3 or 4 months or whatever. But it didn't matter because I was starting to get hot. Like,
so Swing and Banging drops. Who starts to like kind of start pulling on you to say like for more work and shit?
So Swing and Banging drop, Ocean of Funk drop. We got the deal with Priority. Then D.E.A. came first. KK, Pat, and Hawk, they're coming at me first. And they're like, man, we need you to do boom, boom, this and that.
Wait, you said KK, Pat, and Hawk. Wait, but I thought when DEA first started, it was like Kiki, KK, and Hawk, and then Southside Player was more like Mike D.
It
3-2
was,
Pat.
but when they came to me, they were coming like pretty much together. You know what I'm saying? Like Kiki would come in and out, Pat would coming out too, but somehow like Pat seemed to be at my house a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like Pat, KK, Hawk, you know, because I remember we were playing the game a lot, you know what I'm saying? And we used to talk, whatever. Kiki would come in and do his thing or whatever, but they always used to come as a crew like that. And shit, I would just be in there playing beats and that boom, that one, it all happened like real fast. And KK,
Wait, but this is before ESG go to jail or after he goes to jail?
I think this is right around the time where I think he had got locked up. You know, he had got locked up twice. Yeah, he got locked up twice. I want to say he might have got locked up 3 times. One of them was a short stint. He came home.
Wait, so I know you had the one with the break in and shit.
Yeah.
Was that the last one?
No, he had another one. It was some stupid shit. I don't even remember what it was, but I think that's the time when he went home and that the shit happened with KK and the DEA with the shooting. You know what I'm saying? But the DEA album was really already almost done, or I think it might have been done at the time when E had got locked up again.
Okay, so I don't want to go to that first.
Okay.
What happens when E gets ready to get locked up? Because it's like, bro, this is your situation. Even though you got other shit going on, this is still pretty much like Swangin' and Bangin' is a hot record. This is still pretty much home for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we had already got the deal when E got locked up. We got the deal with Priority. And then ESG got locked up. You know what I'm saying? Because we were out, he was out for a while. We were, you know what I'm saying? And I remember like, the big thing was like, man, if our CEO would have paid the lawyer or whatever, he might not have went to jail at that time for the second little thing. But yeah, kind of like fucked the deal up a little bit because, you know, we didn't have nobody to promote. And then at the time, like other people were coming on. I remember Mel Smith he was with Bad Boy. He was coming around and they brought in RSO, Almighty RSO. That's your boy, this is the cat that owned the Source or whatever, that be getting in all this shit. Benzino. He wasn't named Benzino then. Like they were all around us, you know, they were part of the, you know, the crew that quick. They were trying to find an artist that could, you know, carry the label while he was gone.
Wait. Rewind everything you just said. You said Benzino was in y'all's crew?
Benzino, they were called the Almighty RSO.
From Boston, the group from Boston?
They were from Boston. Mel brought that group down here. And they were going to be the artists that were going to replace, like, try to carry the label when ESG was locked up, along with, like, Ace Deuce and a couple of other artists that were signed. But, yeah, it was wild. It was, like, real crazy at the time. Like, you know, I'm like, who are these? You know what I'm saying? These cats coming in from Boston, they were, you know, boots and, you know, talking way over our head and shit. Like, they were already experienced. They had big time video already, like, and we were like, man, okay. Yeah.
So, okay. Other than ESG, who's the first, was Pat, who would you say is the first person to come to you that you say you started building a relationship with?
KK.
KK was the one.
Yeah, D.E.A. came first. Yeah, they came first, and then after KK, Kiki came.
So, okay, now you start linking up with KK.
Yeah.
Fat Pat's coming over, Hawk's coming over, y'all playing the game. What do you remember about those times? Like their personalities, things that stood out, like shit that just happened, like, I'll never forget this boy did this.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Me and Hawk were really competitive on the game, like football. We played, it was Madden, early Maddens. Man, we just good times, bro. Like, we just had fun. Like, it was like, I didn't grow up with these cats, you know what I'm saying? They come into my space, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more like, I'm growing I'm growing and having knowledge of people, like dealing with certain different people. At the same time, they're coming to me for the gift that I have. So it's a weird like mashup. Like, bro, like I'm respecting y'all, but y'all really respecting me more, and I don't even know. I don't even feel myself like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I didn't fell into this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not supposed
Not
to
even
be here.
realize you're playing an integral role in all this shit.
I'm not even really. I don't even.
Like, nigga, you at the middle of all this shit. Like, everything's happening around you right
It's
now.
happening around me, right in front of my face, and I can't even grasp it. What's really going on? I'm just having fun. We playing a game. You know what I'm saying? We play the game in the front of my house, and I go in the back of my house. I got keyboards set up. I'll go in there and put a beat on, and KK will whip out $1,500 for that beat right there. I'm like, I'm good, for the night. I'm about to go out and do something because I know a night, 2 days might pass, and I'm gonna hit another lick. You know what I'm saying? So I'm starting to
That's
feel
crazy how
myself
the
a little
money
bit.
was just running like
Oh,
that.
it was crazy. It was like 10,000 a week was nothing. I swear, like 10,000 a week for beats. Because at that time, like it was so many different artists. Like
That's when everybody got their labels and everybody got
it's
their
so many
shit.
labels. Yeah, it's so many labels. Everybody got a CEO with some money, and they're hearing this guy can get you there. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a radio hit like Swing the Bangers on the radio. So it's like they coming from the north. Big Love, several different artists. Like Big Love was one of my first artists that I messed with from the north. Like he was a good dude. This dude Sean was his CEO. They was coming over there, man. At first I was scared. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little not scared like a man, but scared like cautious. Like, hey,
What is this really about? Like,
yeah, like what it is. But shit, they showed me so much love, and it was breaking me off. I'm chilling. I'm just making beats.
what say 10 G's a week?
Yeah, off
Nothing.
selling beats. Shit, it happened. I mean, this was not like a once in a year type deal. Like this was consistent for a good while.
So, okay, we working on D.E.A.
Mm-hmm.
What's the first record y'all did? Because they did Sun Hit the Fade was the first D.E.A. record.
Yeah.
But what's the first record you did with them?
Probably did D.E.A.
Dead End Represent.
I think that was one of the first ones we did because I know Screwed for Life and Heart of a Hustler came later. You know what I'm saying? Screwed for Life probably was the last one, and actually that was either Pat or K. I think it probably was KK's idea. One of them's idea to do that song. They gave me that, hey, can you redo this? And I redid it. But yeah, Heart of a Hustler, Dead End, D.E.A. I think what's that called? Dead End Nigga?
Dead End Niggas.
Yeah, that I have like 7 records on that D.E.A. But yeah, we were just doing.
That's one of the greatest albums to come out that, like, them niggas was, man, can't get like Voltron or something on that shit. That shit was fucking crazy.
That shit was, when you listen to it right now, the way they was coming in and out, it's like,
how can y'all be this inexperienced as artists and this shit be this?
That was the first time ever doing an album. Cause I ain't gonna lie, cause KK came over there with a plan. Like he knew what he wanted to do. Like
was his plan to be the guy to say, okay, we gonna take the Screwed Up Click and this is gonna be the label for the Screwed Up Click or the crew.
I'm thinking
because that's what D.E.A. sounds like.
Right.
Sounds like the Screwed Up Click album.
Right. I think that's what I think he may not have ever verbalized that, you know what I'm saying, or said that out loud, but I really think that was his plan. Like, the way he was picking the songs and they were picking the songs and they would just come over, when we get to the studio, the way they were, hey, you get this 8, you could come right in. The way it was structured, they could have did 4 or 5 more records like this, like quick. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a first time deal. Then they hadn't even been in the studio before. So, yeah. So
were you tracking vocals over there, or y'all was just
no? We went to Just Fresh J2 studio. Man, that was the home base for a while, and then whenever KK got locked up, I think they started moving around a little bit, different spots.
So, okay, what do you remember about? Because I'm going to talk about Screw for Life, but what do you remember about the first time you met DJ Screw?
Man, our interactions were a little different, man. I ain't gonna lie. He was the type of guy, and he was kind of quiet when I was around, but he always told me, like when the first time I met him, he looked me in my eye, man. He told me, man, your beats, they really inspire me to do different shit with my music or whatever. He looked at, you know what I'm saying? I remember the shit because it was like, finally I get a chance to meet the Screw, like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, and then he hit me with that, and I'm like, wait, me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still, I don't know, I'm still not.
You're not understanding what's really going on.
I'm not understanding, bro. Like, I really have no idea. Like, why is it my beats or whatever? You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm thinking. But yeah, he told me that several times. Like, man, when I get one of your beats, I can, when it slowed down, it make me feel some, a certain type of way.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Were you there when he did his verse for Screw for Life?
I was there. Yeah, I was there. Yeah, that shit was crazy. It took a little while.
That's what I was gonna ask. Like, I don't know. Like, was he in the studio? Was he on his shit, or did he pull the Easy where you had to work with him?
Yeah, I don't think we did that at Fresh. I think we did that at Uptown. I think that's when we started moving to Uptown. But yeah, it was a little different. It was a little difficult. You know what I'm saying? It took him a little while because he didn't write that. I think he wrote that.
Who wrote that?
ESG.
ESG wrote that verse?
Yeah, ESG wrote that.
This whole time, I thought Screw was writing that shit.
Nah, Screw didn't write that. Screw didn't write that. Nah.
Now I gotta listen to if E would have rapped it.
Yeah.
Some low down originator, DJ Screw.
Yeah, easy, man. I ain't gonna lie.
He done wrote some shit, boy.
Hey, man.
He done wrote some shit. You gotta give ESG his props.
Man, you gotta give ESG his props, man. No matter what, man. I don't give it. People say what they want. You got
to give him his props. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd have done all that other shit.
Yeah.
Nah.
Hey, man, you can't take it away from what's inside.
Man his card, bro.
Yeah, you can't take it away. Now I don't know what's going, whatever that is, but talent is a reason why, they want to shun them sometimes because, head to head, man, you might get your head took off. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that I don't know if it's the Louisiana thing why he don't get it, but like Kiki is when you talk about Screwed Up Click, Kiki's there.
Yeah.
But ESG is right there too, though.
Yeah, right there. I've always I'll be throwing my little things out. Which album you think, what I'm saying, is like, you got, if you look at the people's opinions.
If you write the stats down, I think Kiki's impact is probably a little more obvious.
Yes. Yeah.
It's much more obvious. Right. But if you look at all the shit Eden been tied to, bro, he's big legend, bro.
Big legend. He an icon. Like he one of the originators. He gave them cats a vision of they can put out albums, bro, because they thought it was a screw tape thing. They didn't know we could go put out albums besides Botany. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't know, so we can go in here and do this and make this, make classics.
Be on the radio with this.
Yeah, you feel me? Yeah. He's the first.
Yeah, you got to shout out to ESG, man.
Already.
For sure. Subscribe to the Donnie Houston podcast, man.